I knew William my freshman year. We ran cross country together, and I was not the fastest runner, and he always inspired me to, even though I wasn't the fastest, to not give up and just continue to do what I was doing, because one day I would improve my running and my time. And it was my district of sophomore year, and I had PR'd, and he was there at the end of the race to catch me, and ever since then that impacted me to always do my best and never give up, and I take that with me every day.
I remember one of the jokes we always do is like a boy, like something like that, just a goofy saying that we had together. We made it up on a mission trip. We're just being goofballs with each other and just made all kinds of weird sounds and stuff. Remember being in the van and making some kind of a sound, I can't remember, but just everybody in the van would just crack up when we did that.
I know he brought us a lot of joy because I knew him. I was really close with him around middle school when we all were in like PE. In the locker room, I know he'd always make everybody laugh. He was always good-hearted, and I don't know, just something about him that made it amazing to be around him. He was just a really cool guy.
I think one of my favorite memories is probably at a track meet. Whenever they blew the gun, I started running, and so did he. And he ran right after his 800 race, so he was huffing and puffing and out of breath, but he ran that extra 300 just to stick with me while I was running my hurdles, and he kept yelling at me the whole time, telling me to push myself and do a really good job. He even caught me after the finish line, and I told him thanks, and that really meant a lot. And he was like, you do have family here, and really helped me out.
I miss his smile being here. I miss his sarcasm, him scaring me all the time. Just being able to see him one more time and see him the way he was, I would give anything.
I remember William since primary, and we got close as friends. We become greatest friends, and I love him, and hope he's okay, and thank you.
Strong child of God.
Whenever he was like 3, my mom asked if he wanted brothers, and he automatically said yes. And so they went to look, and when he first saw us, he knew that he wanted us. So like the day that we went to the home that we're living in now, right when we got there, he was waiting for us on the steps outside. And when we got there, he handed us a bunch of his toys and automatically welcomed us into the home. So he's like, even though he's not my biological brother, he's like, I say he's my real brother because I actually loved him and cared about him.
William and his 2 brothers, David and Brian, every day when they got home from school, they played basketball. It didn't matter if it was cold, if it was hot. Every single day that was not raining, sometimes in the rain, if it was light, they would be in the driveway playing basketball every day. Brian and David would get in an argument about points or who had the ball or whatever, and it wouldn't be very long before one of them would get a smack in the head by the basketball, and he'd say, we're just here to play. Y'all can argue later. And that's been hard on them. It's been a few months now, they've been playing basketball again, but it took a long time before they felt comfortable enough to go play by themselves.
We were really close with William, and on Saturday mornings and Sunday mornings we would go out and play on the swing set. We would take our shovels and dig in the ground for treasure. That's what I remember most about him, is the fun times that we would joke with each other about certain things.
I've been to many funerals, many weddings, and I've never seen that many people offer their love for William and his family.
He was a person that never had a second place. If you were his friend, you were his friend always. There was no second string for him in friendships or people he met in life. He had a special connection to everyone.
You know, breaks my heart still, but he would be graduating. He would have played on a championship basketball and baseball team. This senior class, I knew when they were little that there was enough of them that were smart enough and good enough, not only in sports but academia, that they were going to be champions.